Evening all. I hope you're all well. Anyway, here is the brand new set exclusive from Character Options. $29.99. This is the box and what is inside. I shall show you in a second. This is the 13th Doctor in her final story, The Power of the Doctor. If you're not familiar with the story, mute this because I shall just tell you why she's wearing a mixture of her previous Doctor's costumes. So in the story, the Master steals her body. Basically, he takes over her life. So while he's in her life, he decides to, for some reason, put on the 4th Doctor's scarf, the 7th Doctor's jumper, the 5th Doctor's celery, and I went round like that until she managed to unregenerate with the help of her previous selves. And so for a brief time she was in that outfit. And anyway, that's just a brief of that. So I'll just stand her up. Sorry, it's just my box that is, this unit here is not that flat. Anyway, these are excellent figures, nicely detailed. The Jodie Whittaker one is superb. The likeness is great. I'm loving that very much. It looks like it comes with a Sonic as well, as you can see. And what's nice is the pockets have kind of got a nice detail. And here we come on to the new Doctor, which is the 14th Doctor, as played again by David Tennant, as of course he was the 10th. So this is a new head, new sculpt, and this time he's got bicep swivels. Now this was to be this bicep swivel or shoulder joints, whichever you prefer, in the current B&M three Doctors, 10th Doctors I should say, pack. But then Character just changed their mind and I think they've used it for this. So this is very nice in his new costume. It is again a very nicely detailed figure. But, yes, there's a but. You can see he's well and truly truly articulated. New costume, just show you that. This one little problem, and that is, if you can see, if I move myself out of the way, the head. Now, it is a good likeness, but by gum, he's got a high forehead on this one, and it looks like he's got too much makeup on. Far too much. In fact, I'll just lift off the camera and hopefully, excuse me fingers, I can show you a bit closer detail to him and then to Jodie. As you can see, she looks a lot better, but he is just, it's a shame. I think it's something to do with the mould. Apart from that, it's a really nice figure, a welcome addition to my collection. But yeah, they just tend to put too much paint on. It's like he was going on front of the camera and they put too much makeup on, slapped it all over him. Anyway, let me just move them out of the way for a moment. I shall bring them back in a moment. I'll just open up this beautiful collection box. One of the nicer things is the front. This diamond logo, which of course was used from the end of John Pertwee all the way through to Tom Baker, up until would have been Sharda, if it had been broadcast, and then from Leisure Hive was completely different. So here we have the box. Move things out. So as you can see, I'm not going to show you what it says, but it's just a bit about the 13th Doctor, who she was, and about the story, and also a bit about the 14th Doctor. It says it echoes. Actually, no, I'll read this bit to you. In her final confrontation, forced with the ever-manipulative Master and a cohort of enemies, the 13th Doctor suffers a huge identity crisis, causing her regeneration to go awry. Echoing the prophetic words of the Creator, from the 2013 anniversary special, The Day of the Doctor, whom she met as the 11th Doctor. She regenerates into the familiar face of her 10th incarnation. Now, what it means, the words of the creator is, which was played by Tom Baker, the 4th Doctor, he said, "You might find yourself revisiting some old faces." And you could class the David Tennant as an old face. I'm not saying he's old, but, it was, 4 regenerations ago. So this is the set, and this is the box, 5.5 figures, scale figure set. I should just turn around the back. So, that's the back of a box, and on the bottom if you're interested. I know some are, but I can't be bothered myself reading anything out. Just character options, copyright safety and all that recycling stuff. Anyway, this is them. Would I recommend it? Yes. I mean, if you got enough money, I would like to do this, but I'm not that fussed. Get 2. One to keep in this box and one to display. I could do that if I had some spare change, but I'm not fussed because I've never liked keeping them in the boxes. Besides, I have no room to store them. Although this could fit on a DVD shelf of my Blu-ray shelves with the Blu-rays collection. So there we go. This is the Regeneration set with the 13th and 14th Doctors. So it's very nice. I think very good value. I think they could do this idea again, though. A kind of another Regeneration set with one figure that I have been longing for years. A proper version of the Anthony Ainley Master with Tom Baker from Logopolis, or in his season 18 costume. Because I know a lot of people haven't got that figure. It was last released again in 2013, part of the 13 Doctor set. That was not counting Jodie, that was well and truly before Jodie. But it's well overdue. And my other 3 favourites is Tegan, Nyssa and Adric. I would like to have them 3 figures. But Tegan, not as she was in Power of the Doctor, Tegan in her air hostess outfit. Ideally with changeable heads, so one hatted, one not, but I wouldn't be fussed either way. Anyway, I'm rambling, I digress. So this is them. Very nicely detailed. I had kind of hoped they would one day have made a Regeneration 13th Doctor in 12th Doctor's clothes, but it might have been too expensive. I'll let you work out why. And there we have it. So I hope you have liked my little ramble and my little talk about these figures. Now, if you have, please hit that like button and do subscribe. It is much appreciated because I am wanting to build this channel. And I'm just going to remove the 14th and just bring in the other 13th Doctor figure, which is still available from B&M. This is also, she appeared in this in Power of the Doctor, and she wore this in the Flux series, in her blue coat, just so you see how they compare. I prefer, again, the new one, as in the face. Just one little thing, her coat on the new one is kind of at the middle, bends it inwards. It's probably just the way they had to make it, but I prefer it more open like it is on the darker blue one. But it's just a minor thing, but you can just sort of see the differences. I mean, this is a nice figure. And there we go again. I mean, it's just basically the same coat, just different paint. Anyway, I shall just bring in one more thing before I go. And I'll let you all go in pieces. Just drop these, remove this box. Just want to bring in one other thing that needs to be released, because now it costs a fortune on eBay. People have been telling me, and I've only got the one and I want another one. I'm not being greedy, but for me, as you may know, if you've seen my pictures and videos, I would like to have the accurate TARDIS for each Doctor, or the right TARDIS They're not kind of accurate, these ones. They represent. So sorry about this. Let's stop in a second. So as you may or may not know, the 14th Doctor is using her box, and it would seem Shruti Gatwar is also using it. I thought we might get a new one. We normally do, but I think that for the time being they're using her police box. So we're going off again. 1 second, I was going to turn it off. Because I've only got the one, so that has to go with her. So I don't have one for him. So how he looks with it. It's just my, I suppose, OCD, if you like. I have to have the right TARDIS for the right Doctor where possible. So I have a spare 11 Doctors one. I'm just using that one. But that's how he looks in front of the TARDIS. I think they will release that. They might even do a more accurate one, which was a little bit bigger, but they had to scale back because of costs. Anyway, there we go. Hope you like this. Take care, and I shall see you all soon. Bye.